Welcome to Tech Trade and Chai, where we simplify money, markets, and investing. Grab your chai, because today's explainer is tackling a massive hypothetical scenario, one that has probably crossed the mind of absolutely anyone who has ever hit buy on their smartphone.
Right. Imagine you wake up tomorrow morning and discover that Zerodha has shut down. You grab your phone, open the app just to check how the pre-market is looking, and literally nothing loads. You try closing it, turning on airplane mode, the whole shebang, but nothing works. You think, okay, maybe it's just a quick server glitch.
But then you open your newsfeed and the terrifying headlines are just staring right back at you. Zerodha has completely shut down.
See, I would instantly panic. My mind would be racing, trying to figure out who to call or if there's even a customer support number that works anymore.
It's a completely natural fear because the immediate question is, what happens to your shares, mutual funds, and money? Are they just gone?
Exactly. Do you scramble to sell? Well, before we all freak out, let's calm down, take a sip of that chai, and look at the actual market infrastructure. Because how your investments are handled behind the scenes is actually pretty fascinating.
Totally. So let's kick this off by busting the absolute biggest myth in Indian investing. Most people think that when they use a trading app, their shares are actually stored inside that app.
Wait, so when I buy on Zerodha, my shares aren't sitting in my Zerodha account?
Nope, they are not. Zerodha is a broker. That means they just help you buy and sell. They don't actually hold the assets. They are just a bridge connecting you to the broader market.
Think of it like a food delivery app. Your broker is basically Swiggy or Zomato. The app helps you browse the menu and place your order, but the restaurant actually makes the food and a delivery partner brings it to you.
Ah, okay. So if the food delivery app completely crashes tomorrow, the restaurant didn't disappear, the kitchen's still there, the foods still exist.
Precisely. You just need a different app to get the food. Zerodha is literally just the platform taking your order.
Okay, that makes total sense. But if my shares aren't in the app itself, where are they? Like, if I buy 10 shares of a company, where does that record actually live?
Good question. When you buy a share, your ownership is recorded electronically in a Demat account. And this is not part of your broker's platform at all. It's a highly secure, digitized ledger of exactly what you own.
In India, these electronic records are kept safe by government-regulated entities called depositories. The big two are CDSL and NSDL.
Right, so for most folks using a broker like Zerodha, their Demat accounts are linked to CDSL.
Exactly. These depositories are totally independent of your broker. They act as the real, highly regulated vault for your assets. So to break this down, make sure I've got this right. The NSE, the stock exchange, is the marketplace where the actual trading happens. Zerodha is just the front door letting me into the marketplace. And CDSL is the actual vault storing my proof of purchase.
You hit the nail on the head. Honestly, once you separate those three roles in your mind, marketplace, front door, vault, the whole financial system feels way less intimidating.
So let's put this knowledge to the test. Let's apply this to two distinct scenarios: a temporary app glitch versus a total permanent broker's shutdown.
Let's start with scenario 1. The app just stops working. It's a crazy busy trading day. Servers are overloaded and you cannot log in.
Right. So scenario 1 is basically just a massive inconvenience. It's frustrating for sure, but based on what we just discussed, my stuff is completely fine. The front door is temporarily jammed, but my assets inside the CDSL vault are safe.
Exactly. Your money hasn't vanished. Only your access is temporarily blocked until the tech guys fix it.
But what if it's scenario 2, total bankruptcy? The broker permanently goes out of business. The bridge completely collapses. Even then, your shares still belong to you. They are safe in the CDSL vault. Market regulators like SEBI have a process for this exact nightmare. They step in and carefully guide you through transferring your holdings to a new registered broker. So you just move to Grow, Upstocks, Angel One, ICICI Direct, whoever. The broker changes, but your ownership absolutely does not. Okay, direct stock holdings are safe. But what about mutual funds? Because so many people hold their mutual funds on platforms like Zerodha Coin. Are those treated differently? Nope, same exact logic. If you own units of a nifty index fund, the mutual fund house, like SBI or HDFC Mutual Fund, they still know you own those units.
Because they maintain their own records.
Yes. The purchasing platform and the actual investment are two totally different things. The fund doesn't just dissolve because the app used to buy it goes under.
Now, hold on though. There is one major exception we need to call out here. A very critical distinction between your recorded shares and your uninvested cash.
Uninvested cash? You mean the money just sitting in my trading wallet doing nothing?
You got it.
While your shares and mutual funds are safely locked away in the depository or with the fund houses, cash sitting in a broker's wallet follows a completely different regulatory process. It is not in the CDSL vault.
Ah.
So that's why experienced investors always say, don't leave lakhs of rupees just sitting idle in your trading wallet for months. Absolutely crucial advice. You really only want to transfer money in when you're actually ready to make a trade. Don't use a trading app like a savings account.
Okay, it's time for a quick pop quiz to see if you've really grasped this over your chai. I'm going to throw a final scenario at you.
Bring it on.
Let's say tomorrow morning Zerodha disappears. Poof, gone. And in your portfolio, you own 100 shares of HDFC Bank, 50 shares of SBI, and a bunch of units in a nifty index fund. Bringing it all together now. Will my shares disappear if Zerodha shuts down? No, an emphatic no. The platform itself vanishes, sure, but the permanent ownership record does not. The bridge collapses, but my actual assets remain completely safe and sound in the depositories and the fund houses. Spot on. The final answer is no. Your broker is not your investment. Your broker is simply the bridge connecting you to your investment. And understanding that difference is exactly what transforms you from an anxious app user into a confident, long-term investor.
You know, understanding all this makes the headlines way less scary. But it does leave me with a wild final thought. If the broker shutting down is manageable, what happens if CDSL itself goes down? Or what if the NSE stopped trading for an entire day?
Okay, now that is a crazy thought experiment. Because if the vault or the marketplace breaks down, that is a whole different level of market chaos compared to just the front door getting stuck.
But those are massive questions for another explainer. Let us know what you want us to unpack next. Until then, keep learning, keep investing, and enjoy your chai. This is Tech Trade and Chai. Simple conversations, smarter decisions.